Hi, this is Christian Canshaw with Watch Report, and today I'd like to show you the Casio Pathfinder PAW1200. In addition to being one of the biggest digital watches I've seen, it's also one of the most sophisticated. It's not just atomic, it's what Casio calls a multi-band atomic. And what that means is that it will work with any atomic clock in the world which transmits a calibration signal. So it'll work in Germany, in Colorado, England, and with the two atomic clocks in Japan. So basically any atomic clock in the world this watch will calibrate with, which is good for travelers. It's also what Casio calls a triple sensor, and I'll go through each of those different sensors. The first one I want to show you is the compass. So you hit the upper right hand button and we see the compass here, and there's sort of an LCD overlay. You can see that north is sort of behind me and to my right. This triple line here indicates north. So that's the compass. And there's also a barometer, and you can see at the top a little graph with a negative slope, which is an indication that the weather is getting worse, unfortunately. And you can measure the barometric pressure in hectopascals or millibars, and also in inches of mercury. And down below here you see the third sensor, which is a thermometer, 86.8 degrees Fahrenheit. It'll also do Celsius. It's a little bit hot because it's sitting under a lamp here for the filming. But you can take the watch off, set it down for a couple of minutes, and check out the temperature, and it's actually very accurate. There's also an altimeter on the watch. This is a barometric altimeter, so it actually has to be calibrated for it to work. Basically what you do is when you know your altitude, you sort of calibrate it with the known altitude, and it also sort of marks the barometric pressure, and then as the barometric pressure changes, then it can calculate or estimate your altitude. And you can see it has a little chart at the top there where it's trying to chart my an ascent or descent. Since I'm not going anywhere, you can see the chart's completely flat. So now I want to go through the different modes of the watch. This is timekeeping mode, where you see the date at the top and the time. I like the readout of this watch because the time is nice and big. It's very easy to see. This next mode is called Altitude Data Storage Mode, and it's for recording information about ascents and descents. This is World Time Mode. Right now I have it set for New York City, and the two buttons on the right let you scroll Chicago, Denver, etc. I keep it on New York City. The next mode is just a stopwatch mode. Standard stopwatch, but again, nice big digital readout, very easy to see. Make a very nice running watch. This is a countdown timer. It also has the ability to repeat, so that's nice. And this is the alarm mode, 5 daily alarms. Scrolling through the different alarms here, and that's the hourly time signal. And this mode tells you the last time the watch successfully calibrated, which was at 11:36 on December 25th. And back in timekeeping mode. And actually, that's another feature I like about this watch, is if you listen to the beeps, listen to the tones of the beeps as I go through the different modes. You see, you hear how the tone for when the watch goes into timekeeping mode is slightly different. So if you're not looking at it when you're flipping through the modes, you can actually tell when it's in timekeeping mode. It's sort of a nice little feature that Casio uses for most of their watches, most of their digital watches, which I think is kind of nice. Let's see, there's a backlight on the watch, so you can see it in the dark. And the best part about this watch actually is that it's also solar powered. So not only does it have the 3 sensors, not only is it atomic, but you also never have to change the battery. So it has a rechargeable battery. This is a very cool watch. It's not small, it's a pretty big watch. You can see the other pictures on Watch Report. But it's a very, very functional watch, very sophisticated watch. I like it a lot. For more information, for a lot more information, check out the rest of the review on watchreport.com. Thanks for watching.